Games on Krack.
Now I am. Yeah. Now I am. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good.
Hey yo.
What?
Games on Krack.
22 motherfucking years. 22 motherfucking years. 22 years ago, nigga. Ass Ketchum. Alola. Pokemon League champion. Oh shit. You see how crazy this shit going? You see how crazy
They
this
don't
shit
want us
going?
congratulating this nigga, man. That's terrible.
Ass Ketchum. It's for you.
It's whack as fuck, Ash. They don't
Why
want us congratulating you. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you look fucking weird now.
Different animation. I don't know what's going on.
22 years later, you look weird as shit now.
But that's what happens to certain
We'll
people.
get the soundboard back up and running.
Certain people, they look strange 22 years later.
Eh.
I've seen a few people that I haven't seen in 22 years. And
I ain't seen their eyes get closer together, but you know.
Most spread apart though if you get fatter.
Pikachu look like he been doing heroin.
Yo, I don't know.
Opioids.
I don't know. Opioids. Yo, we gotta
Look
get
like
that.
look like he might look like he might have been doing some shit. That's pretty
yeah,
hype
man.
though. Nigga finally won some
Look,
shit.
yeah, Games on Krack, Season 2, Episode 6. It's your boy Krack Diesel. I'm joined by the sound guy. Our soundboard just died. But yo, we was trying to pay
Back
some
up in
homage to
60 seconds.
we trying to pay some homage to Ash Ketchum, man. 22 years. Trying to be the very best that no one ever was.
Boom, 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 boom.
And now he's the best. He's the best.
Is he?
He got to come back to Kanto, bro. Come back to Kanto, see if you can, really keep that same Pokemon champion energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look.
Niggas should come back and get jumped by some trainers
All right, bro.
and some other Pokemon.
Yeah,
you gotta, this shit
gotta,
real.
Yo.
Make it real 2009-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, you can't come back here, nigga.
Can't come back. Can't come back, nigga. Can't come back to the Kanto region.
Can't come back here.
Oh, you trying to come back to Johto?
Can't come back here.
Nigga. No. Yeah, shout out to Ash Ketchum, man. Pokemon. When that new Pokemon come out? November?
November. Can't
Sword
wait.
and Shield.
Can't wait.
Do you say sword or sword? Because I say sword.
Oh, shit. You gonna have to just have me say it.
Sword.
Sword.
It's sword.
Sword. Pokemon
I say
sword.
sword, bro.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
You know, it's a lot of shit in the English language that
Go
we
watch
just
the reaction. I
pronounce.
said it plenty of times in there.
Sword. It's sword. That's how it's. I'm looking forward to it, even though I don't have a
Go wash them dishes.
wash. I don't understand that shit. At
I
all.
don't get that shit.
Motherfuckers say Washington.
My mom is like, she says "worse"
Dog.
all the time.
Where does it come from?
I don't get that.
There's no R there.
Like, yeah, it's just wash. Like, she'll say wash too. It depends on what she's talking about.
See.
It just depends on what she's talking about.
If it's a demand, is it wash? Wash? See, when people demand things.
It's like the sauce. When she want me to put some sauce on it.
Yeah,
Wash.
Gotta wash them damn dishes. God damn it.
Worcester sauce.
Yo.
Want me to put some sauce on that
Yo,
shit.
shout out to all the listeners and the viewers.
Hey.
Yo.
I'll drop a bomb for y'all niggas in a sec.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. We have subscriptions available on anchor.fm/gamesonCrack. We've been getting your episodes pretty consistently. Getting your content pretty consistently. If you check our YouTube page, I believe we'll be able to get you more if we have a little bit of support. It's not required. Always appreciated. You know, we also take donations through the Cash App. Hashtag Games on Crack. Looking for sponsors. Anyone in the video game world that does anything. We rep local brands all the time. Even if you're outside of Michigan, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to send it, we will boost it. Shout out to H2E. Shout out to, Spooty. You know what I'm saying? One of the co-hosts from the Forecast podcast.
Shouts to Crown Clothing.
Yeah, shout out to Crown Clothing.
No, I don't know.
I don't know them.
But no, I don't think that's the name. No, my buddy actually had a nice clothing line back when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shirt is from like my sophomore year. It's still quality.
Oh,
I don't know why he stopped.
yeah, that doesn't
It
look
was
like
a
an
religious
old shirt
brand
at
too.
all.
Like, that's actually the Thorns.
Okay.
Crown. Jesus.
Why'd you
dope.
stop making that, guy?
Yeah, used to start back up. I don't know if you
start-
watched this.
start back
but
up.
I'm gonna talk to you today.
Yeah.
I wear this shirt a lot. It's quality.
Nice
I
looking
done
shirt.
washed it and everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks quality.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Hey, come on, man. Drop
Yeah.
a bag. You don't do that anymore? Doesn't do it
Yeah,
anymore?
I don't know what's wrong
Alright,
with me, man.
whatever.
Do it.
Hey.
Crack.
That's what you smoking. That's what you smoking.
Hey, reminder to everybody, check out the Games on Crack Facebook and YouTube pages. If you're looking for any content, those are the first places you will find them. Yo, with all the pleasantries out the way. Oh shit, soundboard back on. Hey,
We back.
Ass Ketchum, my nigga. You are the very best. Niggas can't tell me shit.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Anything is possible. On Earth.
Anything's possible!
Ass Ketchum, you did it.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Follow that shit.
22 fucking years. You was catching the ball. You brought some. And you ended these niggas. Ended them. You are the very fucking best. Your courage pulled you through. God. How many lessons? How many fucking lessons? Pokemon! Bitch!
That part where R. Kelly come on. This the band one. The band one. Got the R. Kelly remix. He's trying to sing to the.
Nah, this is like the power theme
He's trying to
song.
sing it.
You know how the power theme song got the second verse that don't nobody know and shit? Like, nah, cut this shit
Turn
off,
it up.
nigga.
He could have gotten his bag on that. He was in his bag on that bitch. He could have got one. He could have. Right after this. Could have kept that bitch going.
Like, nah, you get your guitar riffs off, nigga.
Sound like Bon Jovi was about to come on this bitch.
I see niggas walk in the alleys. Old newspapers walking. You know they be the wind be blowing them bitches by the feet and shit.
Bon Jovi was
Empty.
about to get off on this bitch, dog.
It's my life. It's now or never. That's how that song always felt like to me, nigga. Like that was like
About to get off,
it's
dog.
it's the Pokemon version of It's My Life. But yeah.
Johnny used to work on
We
the
gonna get flagged the
job.
fuck down on this shit, nigga. You think 50 Cent want his money, nigga? 50 Cent. Them white boys coming for their money. Like,
Oh, come on. I'm telling you, nigga, they could have did the theme song.
Yo, straight up. YouTube, you better not flag us for this shit. We just showing love. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, with all the pleasantries out the way, well, you know what we do when we start these motherfucking episodes. What are we playing? The fuck? Going to you first.
Beat Ultimate Alliance 3 yesterday.
Oh shit.
No thanks to Big Neff.
Oh, Big
No
Neff.
thanks
You
to
still
Stink.
on timeout, nigga.
Man, this nigga wanted to. Told me he wanted to stream. Bet. I'll come to get you. All my friends just invited me to the movies.
Oh, you ain't trying to get no work done.
Like, hold on, nigga. Don't fucking tell me that we got plans. Like, nigga, you told me. Like, I didn't ask you. You told me we got plans. Then you fucking canceled. Like, I'm going to have to teach you early. That's strike one. You do that shit to me a couple times. Like, I'm just not fucking with you.
Ass rule
Then,
reviews.
nephew or not. Nephew or not. Don't hit. If I would have hit you with the plans and then you was like, yo, cool, then like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead to the movies. But you hit me with them shits, nigga.
Like, hey,
Like,
bro, make some time for me.
yeah,
Nah, never mind.
Fuck, yeah, fuck.
Never mind, old man.
Nah. Going around here to Partridge Creek to walk around. Like, just some racist shit happened to you there. You ain't never gonna go back.
Oh, yeah. It's going to change your life.
Yeah, it's gonna change the
gonna change
dynamic
your life.
up there, buddy.
I can't believe it.
Fit the description. You stole a bracelet out of Alex and Annie.
People do this. I can't believe it.
Stink was grinding on 2K20,
Oh,
but he
look
kept
at you.
running in,
Falling into the
he kept running
cesspool.
in like trying to watch like 5 minutes of it and run
you in
out.
the 2K cesspool.
He wanted to play.
Old James.
Oh man, but I gotta,
No, James.
I gotta go. I'm on OKC.
No. Fuck your my team,
Do your
okay?
thing.
No. Don't come back to the MCU side.
So now I'm in ultimate mode now.
Okay.
And,
Niggas got you doing all types of hard shit
all
that
type of just ridiculously
doesn't
like,
make any sense.
beat these 3 bosses in a row or 3
In
bosses
under
like,
2 minutes.
Yeah, man, these niggas got me fighting Kingpin, Venom, Miss Marvel, I think Spider-Gwen, and Miles Morales, all at the same
All
time,
right,
and I gotta
nah.
beat it within 5 minutes.
Yeah, fuck all that. That shit sound like
Shit is fucking crazy, dog.
I told you
It be hype though, but it's crazy. But just trying to gears whenever you ready.
yeah, we it's time to link up.
Whenever you
It's
ready.
about that time. It ain't
Ready.
whenever, nigga. We gotta lock up with the schedules. Niggas gotta do a fusion dance. Then we on it. Gotta do the right fusion dance, nigga, to open up that time.
Here.
We just gonna go in a hyperbaric time
I'm
chamber.
here.
Play some video games for a minute.
I'm here.
Dog, I wish that bitch was
I'm ready.
hyperbolic. I wish it was a time chamber like that.
Oh, I thought you meant Gears was hyperbolic. I didn't know what you were saying.
No. I
Like
just
what?
wish. I wish it was like a
A
like a real
hyperbolic
place
time
that you
chamber.
could go
yeah,
to. And just,
yeah, that shit would be lit. That shit would be lit as fuck.
Man, that bitch playing. Hey, I'm getting all
your
the
game,
backlog
your
done.
game skills just get so
Ew.
fucking cold in there. You just come out,
Crazy. Nigga.
come out winning
I've been
Fortnite
practicing,
championships.
nigga. I've been practicing. I got this beard and everything. Fat as fuck. Come out fat as fuck with like the best game skills ever, nigga. Like niggas can't do nothing about it.
I'll blow that bitch up. Nisha will have to build me a new one. My Vegeta shit. What you do? I beat like 100 games.
Just blow
Build a
shit
new
up.
one.
Why? There was no physical activities that had to be done here.
Where's my Batman shirt? My pink shirt.
Batman. Pink Batman. Batman Vegeta.
He was so pissed about that shirt.
That nigga was upset. That's what really, I know this gonna sound weird, but that's when I really fucked with Dragon Ball. I was like, I'm gonna watch this show forever. Like when I first saw that, like I'd already like really loved the show, but when this nigga had like the pink shirt that said Batman on it, like nigga, I'm like, this show is on some other shit, bro. Once I found out he fucked Bulma, I was like, all right,
I'm like, okay.
yeah, this is my show. This is a show that I'm
Nigga
loyal
Trunks
to.
looking at him. I really like your shirt. Well, if you want it, you can have it.
Yo, shout out to Dragon
No,
Ball.
I don't want it. Well, knock it off. Didn't know that was his son. Well, knock it off, kid. Rocking the shit out that bitch.
Why is Vegeta such a better father than Goku? Like, just like off the rip too. Like that was always a weird thing for him to be like the. He wasn't the original villain, but he was kind of like, you know, original big bad villain. Like, you know, got crew and shit. So it was just like he was like instantly like a better father than Goku.
Them niggas even went to the carnival on a filler episode. Like Vegeta didn't want to go, but he went anyway. Good dad shit. Like I don't feel like fucking with this dance recital, but I'ma go.
Oh, Vegeta. Love Vegeta, man.
Good job, Vegeta.
Great father.
Goku say,
if we
training, I'm out.
All right, I've been on Devil May Cry 4 special
Yeah.
edition. You want to talk about a game with high difficulty that forces you to do shit. Especially they have these things called secret rooms and all of the Devil May Cries and shit where you got the trials and shit. Fucking insane. I've been playing long enough that I know like how to play, but it's still I'm having issues with the difficulty that I want to play it on, because the normal difficulty I feel like is too easy, but then this legendary devil hunter shit, bruh, like
It's just fucking wild.
it's tough. It's very tough, but I think I'm gonna play on that mode. I might Twitch stream it. I don't know if it's gonna be any good gameplay footage for anybody because I was getting my ass whooped, but
People might like seeing you.
I was getting
rage.
through it though. I was getting
People
through it,
might
bro.
Like seeing you rage, bro.
I'm saying, like, nigga, and that's the thing too. It doesn't piss me off to the point where I be ready to like really throw my shit, because it's usually on some shit like I'll be like, all right, I'm not using any patience. Like games with that level of button combinations and all type of shit like that, like you have to be patient about getting your shit off, and not just your first reaction or instinct is just a button mash on shit like that. Can't do that, especially like with higher levels on Devil May Cry. Like niggas will fuck you up. So it's been me learning how to get these combos off in between movement, trying to make sure I'm in the proper places and shit, opposed to just hack and slash everybody. Because that shit is just, I mean, that's just what niggas go to. It's just like button mashing. Like that shit's not gonna get it done.
I like challenges though.
Yeah, so
Like, I like shit like that.
yeah, and I was like, I'm like, man, I feel like I might be a bitch if I just play this on normal the entire time. So, and like I said, I've gotten further because I started in the normal playthrough, then I started it over in the legendary mode and shit. I don't think I can do the Dante Must Die shit because it's too like other, like even higher difficulties. Like I'm
like, who the fuck?
there's
wanna do
one
that?
like if you get hit one time you're dead. I'm like, who the
Aw,
fuck is this
shit.
for? Like, who the fuck is this for? I just recently got like, I think a rare achievement, 4% players got one of these things like that was just on like the legendary mode. So I can't imagine. It got to be maybe like 100 people on Earth that can play that fucking game, like on that difficulty.
That's
bro.
fucking crazy.
I couldn't imagine
crazy.
playing Devil May Cry on like a one hit and you done. Fucking.
That shit would probably irritate me.
I would rage at that shit.
Yeah, that shit would probably irritate me.
There's too much shit going on. Like, I played the first 3 games. Like I said, I've gotten familiar with how, progression and just like how they send enemies at you. Nah, bro, because even in the 4th game, all of that shit is upgraded. You gotta think, because even when Devil May Cry 4 first came out, that was a 360 PS3 era game, as opposed to the original trilogy, that's PS2 era shit. So it's already upgraded in AI and how niggas is going to attack you, all type of different like enemy types and shit like that. But I love Devil May Cry. I'm very glad that I went back and played this game, because it's one of them games. It deserves to be up there in like people's like favorite game series and shit like that. Because
I think it's up there for sure.
Yeah, the action elements are like fucking insane. Just the control scheme, everything feels good. You know what I'm saying? Like when you playing. So, yeah, shout out to Devil May Cry. I plan to try to have it finished midweek, end of next week. Depending on if I can get time to play video games.
That's all my Saturday was, bro. I was so happy. I was just able to watch. I watched some Snowfall. I probably watched about 2 or 3 episodes of Snowfall. Ate breakfast, had lunch, and I was gaming. Just that's it. I hadn't had one of those days in a long ass time. Nobody bothered me.
Yeah, I got a few hours off.
Man, that shit was great.
I was,
Man, Ultimate Alliance got something. You got to beat Juggernaut without taking any damage.
Fuck that. See, it be shit like that. It's like Juggernaut
That shit took me about an hour. Like, that shit took me about an hour because I just had to figure out, like, he don't have a pattern.
Yeah.
Really? So I just had to figure out, like, when I was going to duck, dodge. It took me, like, an hour to, like, do that shit. That shit crazy.
And I don't know if these new gamer niggas got that type of will to keep losing that shit. Because there was a section on Devil May Cry 4, I kept fucking losing. I had to spend at least like 30 to 45 minutes on that shit. And I don't know if these kids are like that no more, where, especially with a game like if we look at, even beyond that, look at a game like Fortnite, which just allows you to die and you can jump right back in, new game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if motherfuckers got the heart nowadays to be on a game and have a section that done perfectly might take you about 5 minutes. That shit take you an hour.
Yeah.
I don't think kids is on that shit
hell
no
no,
more.
Don't.
Like, we used to have to.
I remember I used to lose on like Final Fantasy to like a boss.
Oh my god,
that
shit used to be the worst too.
Have to keep going.
Don't
like,
let you forget about a save
dog.
point, my nigga.
Oh yeah, it's over.
They don't know about
It's
that
over.
shit either.
It's over.
Yo,
Memory card corrupt.
oh my lord.
Now you talking some.
You talk about some shit like I almost cried about.
I did cry when my first when I had a memory card that went corrupt. I did cry.
I
That
think
was like
PS1 era.
That was my level 99. I had like 4 level 99 characters on Final Fantasy 7.
My shit for sure.
And my shit fucked up.
My shit for sure done fucked up
That shit was trash.
And it will always be like,
I never did that again.
on shits with like RPGs and shit like that. You never want to lose your game on them bitches. Like,
Yeah.
I think
Especially not
them
that.
shits
That's
will
a
keep
grind,
you away from the
nigga.
game, bro. Like,
It's a grind.
dog, I've had corrupted shit. I think my shit got corrupted like before I beat Final Fantasy 7 for the first time. We're gonna talk a little bit of Final Fantasy 7 later on, but my shit like just erased.
That shit trash.
I had to be away from the game for like a few months. Like I was like, I can't come back. I can't come right back to this shit. Like that shit is depressing.
Yeah,
Y'all kids don't.
We had our technology woes.
No, for sure.
Not just our phones dying.
We went through that, so they ain't got
Our
go
screen
through that
cracking.
Shit, nah, fuck out of here,
Yeah.
nigga. You lose all your data, bro.
Like that.
None of this shit backed up. It's
trash.
backed up on a fucking card, bro. Like that. Don't let a nigga lose one. I done lost memory cards.
Ooh, I ain't never lost one. I ain't never lost one. My shit
You know
was
what I
staying-
did?
my
You know
shit
what I
was
did
staying with
though?
me.
I was trying to be cute. You remember PS2? Them boxes that used to have a memory card. I
Yeah.
lost the game that,
Oh shit.
but I found it though. Yeah, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah, bro.
These are
Niggas
tough.
ain't,
tough-
niggas ain't
tough
got
times.
it, bro. Niggas ain't got it. Like niggas. Yeah, you know what? Ryan and Stink done. They done stopped playing games. For
Yeah,
sure.
dog. No,
Like,
that
they
was
just don't. They
that's
won't go back
that doesn't
to
happen.
They won't
yeah,
go back to it.
Listen, from an era, bro.
That's crazy to me, bro. Like
from
that
an
you was spending
era-
that 60 on the game and to not finish it because you losing. Like it make it all the more better when you beat that part.
Fam, if I lost to something, I was going to play that shit until I won. I might take a little snack break or some shit. I'm coming back, nigga. I'm coming back. I'm not. I can't let.
It's just a cold story to talk about too.
Yeah, bro. I don't look.
Sephiroth, first Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe
That took
once
me-
we.
that took me a few days.
Oh my
That
god.
took me a few days.
Sephiroth and Kingdom Hearts
That took me a few days for sure.
was the most annoying fucking fight.
That took me a few days, man.
Dog, I can't recall
The type of
many-
shit 3 lacks.
Yeah, I can't
Shit like that.
I can't recall many
Took me a
other
few
battles,
days,
especially
bro.
within that game. I
Yeah.
think that was probably the most frustrating battle in that whole
yeah,
game.
That would that and I compare. I would say for second place is when Sora got to fight Cloud by himself. If you're doing the
Yeah.
Hercules tournament,
Yeah,
like them
no,
two niggas.
Cloud's a fucking
Them
beast.
two niggas was shit. Leon, I think you had to fight Leon.
Was it?
Was it
oh
Yuffie?
yeah. Why do they call that nigga Leon, bro? I'm just not because I was about to say Squall. I was like, Squall is
Yeah,
Leon,
yeah.
nigga.
I
Like,
don't-
why
I
did
don't
they
know.
do that shit?
I don't know. I ain't.
Americanized bullshit, nigga. Keep him Squall. I'm so glad they didn't do that shit for the remaster. Like, if they called that nigga Leon,
Yeah, that is weird, bro.
fuck out of here. Only
He takes
Leon.
the name Leon as an alias because he was ashamed of not protecting those he loved from the heartless.
I
when
hate.
he's home.
Yo,
I don't never
Kingdom
remember
Hearts
y'all
pisses
saying
me
that
off,
shit.
bro.
They never.
Kingdom Hearts pissed
They
me off.
never told this story.
I was about to say, I think they've done that with another character on there where they just added like these weird like Kingdom Hearts isms to their stories and shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
so that's why he didn't protect the heartless in the rating. He didn't protect his people from the heartless.
So I took another name. That is some pussy shit. Number one. Yo, if you just like let your whole village die and shit
Yeah,
like
said,
that, nigga,
"Fuck
don't take on another name. No, don't hide from it.
Itachi didn't. He killed all them niggas and stayed Itachi. What the fuck? He killed all them niggas and stayed Itachi, nigga. The fuck
Yeah,
you
like
talking
don't
about?
no. I don't want to see the shame in the name change, my nigga. Nah, that's not what we doing. Nigga, you're not Leon now, nigga. No, you're still Squall. You let everybody die.
You look a lot like Squall. No, my name Leon.
I'm Leon.
You sure? You look a lot like that nigga that let the heartless just come and take over your village. Nah.
That's
ain't
another
me.
nigga. That's another nigga. I'm Leon. What the? Why is Leon the name that you? All right, man. Look, I don't know how we got on that shit, but all right. What game are you looking at next to play?
Gears, pussy.
Okay, outside of Gears.
Nah,
Gears-
ain't no
Gears-
ain't no
Gears is going to
outside.
happen.
Ain't no
because that's-
outside of
That's
Gears.
shared between us.
It ain't no outside of Gears. That's
Alright.
what I want.
Gears
That's
is-
what the people want. That's what everybody wants. Gears 5, we coming for you, nigga.
Talk that shit. Yeah, Coalition.
If it ain't that, until I buy Borderlands, which that'll be getting purchased sometime in
We're
October.
gonna talk about Borderlands.
What the fuck am I gonna play if it ain't Gears? I got a backlog too.
See,
You know what? I might. Hey, I might. I'm either going to finish Cuphead. I should have finished Cuphead. I'm on the third island. Like
You gotta finish Cuphead, bro.
I'll finish Cuphead, which is gonna piss me off, but that'll be some fun ass footage. So Cuphead, Gears with you. I'ma still play Ultimate Alliance because I do want to get all the ultimate shit, unlock characters and shit like that, and be prepared for whenever they drop DLC. Where did I read this at, bro? I think I was on Reddit. Like, they saying when they drop like the DLC, you'll be able to play ultimate mode for those storylines since you're gonna have high level characters. So, I mean, I still gotta get niggas. I still gotta get teams together because every team don't work on there for certain shit. Like, I done had to switch motherfuckers out for sure for certain shit. But Cuphead, Gears, yeah, until Pokemon and shit. We right around the corner from fun games coming out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Death Stranding
come out in November.
Pokemon come out in November. I mean, yeah, so October gonna fly by.
Facts.
It's gonna go like this, so we'll be on to some other shit. But yeah, I'll give y'all niggas some Cuphead shit. I might stream some of the ultimate challenges so y'all can see me get fucked up.
Yeah,
But Gears is on the fucking.
That shit installed, bro.
That's there. Mine is as
My
well.
my shit on deck.
Yeah, well,
So,
I'm ready.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
shout out to
ready.
JD.
Need to go
and
back to
Kate.
Monster Hunter, dog.
I want to. I just know I ain't. Cause that's one of them. I've been thinking about this like a lot. The reason I have this backlog is because of games like that where I have to have like
Lock in.
yeah, I have to have like this crazy amount of time that I put in. And though I like doing that, it's been games, and I can trace it back like 4 or 5 years. It's like I've had like Black Ops. Black Ops 3 was kind of like the first one where I was just like, yo, I'm playing this shit like all the time. That's old games on crack era shit. Where that's all I was doing was just streaming that shit just day after day. I moved from that to basically Overwatch. And Overwatch is still going strong like right now. Like niggas is still dropping new characters. It's still popping. So I had put all my time in that. And even before that, because I've basically skipped over Destiny. Because Destiny, I think, was prior to like Black Ops 3. So
Damn, when COD drop? I want that. I do.
believe
want to play COD.
I
Like,
think that comes out October or November.
I do want to get off on some multiplayer. I think that shit would be fun.
I feel like there be November. Let me see. They showed me the wrong one. Modern Warfare PS4. September 12th. No, that's not true. I can't be. Oh, this must be might be the beta. I don't know. It's coming out soon, bro. I don't know why they showing me these bullshit ass dates or whatever. But yeah,
This is for a second. I downloaded for Google, for my Google Chrome, the FF7 remake theme.
yeah.
This nigga, the detail in this nigga Bear's beard is fucking ridiculous, nigga. They put a lot of detail in this fucking
this
game.
shit looks
Like the hairs and shit, like on this nigga, that shit look crazy. We gonna get to all that. That shit look nuts. I just saw it trying
You
to.
remember
That shit's crazy.
Modern Warfare comes out October 25th.
Yeah, I'm a cop. I'm gonna be in.
You remember when it was that
Bad.
tech demo? I think PS3 era.
Yes.
I'm glad that
Yes.
they waited. I'm glad that was just like a tech demo and they didn't have
Anything ready. That just gave me so much hope, though.
Yeah, I mean that shit ruined everything for anybody that was like, let that have never come out And then niggas just said, yo, we remaking Final Fantasy 7. Shit going up even more than it is right now because you don't have this segment of people like, well, finally, motherfucker, we been waiting.
Yeah.
At that point, I think everybody would have just been like, just anticipating. Because now, like I said, you got people, we was talking about the shit, like niggas have like these really like non-formulated opinions about this game and shit like that.
Real stupid.
And I think
shit,
it's just
man.
based on
I played it. It's pretty boring. So
and
shut the
then
fuck
like
up, man.
you know, niggas is talking about the tech demo and how long this shit is taking, what sections of the game are being implemented. Like I said,
Good with a Midgar story, bro. Like, damn, just thinking like,
we
let's
can talk.
wait.
We'll
We'll
get
get
into
into that. That
We
shit
can
gonna
talk.
go.
We can talk
Yeah.
about it. We just talk about Death Stranding afterwards since we already talking about it. But you know, Tokyo Game Show, it's just going on.
I wish I had like an Asian
Fam.
game show theme on here.
When-
I'm
when
about to
I-
get some stuff.
When I Tokyo Game Show
My dawkin'. Yeah, y'all
from
go.
okay, I only saw the briefing for Death Stranding and Final Fantasy 7, but the way that Tokyo Game Show does their shit, maybe it was just a PlayStation thing. It was way better than E3, just from a perspective of
from the outside looking in. Yeah,
it's just like, all right, you're not just going to troll me with a bunch of shit that's coming out in 2 to 3 years, showing me trailers and pre-alpha shit. They had a pretty long demo. I checked it out. I wasn't able to go through the entire Final Fantasy 7 remake demo, but I think it was about 45 minutes. They had one of the developers up there. I'm blanking on the name right now, but they went, demoed the game, explained certain shit to a correspondent from PlayStation, and showed shit. And a lot of the information, of course, is Japanese, so a lot of the information is just now coming out to people, you know, after translation and shit. But
Right.
it was like a lot of pertinent information about the game. And if we just talking about, we needed some Final Fantasy 7 shit, something of substance.
yeah. So we need
And
some meat
I
and
think this
potatoes.
was it. This was it. Like
The
this
trailer.
was really
If they
it.
would have dropped the trailer itself, being honest, I would have been
I
content.
would have been cool.
Yeah. So to get this, it was even better. They
Yeah.
said that line. If anybody been to any gaming conventions, they said that Final Fantasy 7 line was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like it went from inside
I wonder
to
how much this
outside.
game is gonna sell, bro.
a lot.
Like I just in
Worldwide.
comparison, like if it's going to be up there like doing Red Dead or Call of Duty numbers, because I think it got the potential.
I
to
think
do
so,
it.
bro.
Like,
'Cause from what they saying, that was the most popular game at Tokyo Game Show, and
makes
from
sense.
niggas who played it, there hasn't been any type of bad
Because
responses,
there is
bro.
like, is there any game, maybe like in the history of like this shit? So let's say like since Pong, Atari shit, like has there ever been a game that was beloved as much as Final Fantasy 7 coming out in a later generation with this type of hype surrounding it?
I can't think of nothing, bro.
I think this is like a
'Cause like even niggas who haven't played Final Fantasy 7, they know of the characters of the game.
like
That's some
everybody
shit,
knows
like,
Cloud. Like
Yeah,
and that's something I was taking for granted, and just watching coverage, because you start to see a lot of, and it'll be like younger people. Some of them might be like around our age, but I see like younger people. They'll be like familiar with like Cloud or Barrett
yeah.
or some shit like that. But have never played the game.
Yeah.
And I can't say that for any other game that's ever come out. Like I even look at there's never been like a remake. There's never been like a
little
remake.
Kids know who Cloud is, and that may be because of Super Smash. Who knows? But even to that point, it don't matter.
Still,
like y'all still know about this character.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like, it's not even like a Mario situation where like Mario is like very accessible. Like you can play a Mario game like damn near anywhere.
Yeah, that's
at
a
any
fact.
time.
Any type too.
Yeah, so it's
Tennis,
like
cart, whatever.
I've never seen this before. Like I've never seen a franchise or this entry in a franchise, which is already like I don't think it's any doubt this is the most popular Final Fantasy anyway. It's like the most popular. Like I don't think that's up for debate. But for a game which is already like a landmark game at the time, it signified like the jump into 32 bits, like from 16 to 32. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Super Nintendo was supposed to be working with Sony. This was possibly going to be a thing moving forward for Nintendo's next system. For some reason, that didn't work out, and Square ended up having Final Fantasies. This is a very condensed version, but somehow that exclusivity for Nintendo ended up being exclusivity for Sony. And this is basically the biggest, well, at the time, biggest Final Fantasy game. One of the biggest games. I mean, 3 discs. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the gate,
man.
It's a lot of significant things like Final Fantasy 7 did. You know what I'm saying? Like initially.
Yeah, they could never put this all into one game.
Yeah,
it's a lot of story, bro. Even when I be thinking about some,
they introduced a whole new fucking character in the trailer, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't know who my man's was on the on that motorcycle.
That just popped in out of nowhere. Me either.
Yeah, that nigga was a new character. That was a completely new character.
I thought like it's a completely news. I'm like,
yeah,
I
like
know this
niggas ain't
this
telling
nigga,
me who the fuck it
I'm
is.
like, I know it ain't Rufus.
Yeah, no.
Because you know Rufus got the blind.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
Too,
but no, like there's other shit. And then if you think about Crisis Core on PSP with that told Zach's story, there's a lot of other characters and stories that can be implemented.
Tread down, yeah, for sure.
And
this
and let's be real, there's just like, all right, I'm glad it seems like they're making Jesse kind of like fuck with Cloud, like in this version, because it was kind of like to be assumed, like you kind of assume she was kind of fucking with him.
I had to figure out that was a girl. Like it took a little minute. It wasn't off the jump. It wasn't off because I couldn't tell because of the way they was built. But then I'm like, okay, they calling her. I'm like, all right, because Jesse. Well, yeah, Jesse's a unisex name, so I couldn't really tell till that. So I started paying attention, like, oh, okay, that's the.
But
the
no,
I'm like, whoa,
they kind of planted like little seeds, like that. She was like into him, and I remember, if you treated her nicely, she said something like, you know, when Sector 7 is about to fall, like it made me feel like really bad. I don't remember exactly what it was, but even that element of like kind of having relationships with certain characters, you could treat everybody like a dick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You could.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
be up there like a little white, like, what to choose? What to choose?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like a dick, but I remember their interactions always. Even the interactions with Tifa and Cloud, they never really crossed the line to like Tifa just being like, I really care about you, Cloud. It was kind of like to be assumed.
Yeah.
They even didn't go into it with like Aerith, I feel like. Like I feel
They
like
didn't.
there's
It was
gonna be
just
a
little-
chance.
It was just little hints.
Yeah,
here and there.
you know what I'm saying? Like it
Like,
was
even
always
they
the
had the-
triangle shit was like kind of
was
like
weird.
understated.
And they had that notable moment in the trailer, you know, when they both grabbed that nigga arms.
Yeah.
And that nigga like, yo, that nigga he was swimming in pussy. Cloud was swimming in pussy, bro.
Yo, this nigga Cloud.
Fact,
was
my
like out
nigga.
here.
Used to be in that bitch. I knew what was up, nigga. Hey, whatever two girls I liked in school, that's who I named Tifa and Aerith, nigga. Whoever I was fucking with at the time. It was them.
Yeah, you
them
know what I'm
too.
saying? Like, there's a lot to explore with the story, and there's a lot that I'm just looking forward to. I feel like they can wrap up so much, like, loose ends. Like, it's not getting to the end of Final Fantasy VII, bro. I ain't gonna go too deep into spoilers. I don't know who's played or who hasn't played.
Fuck them.
But
Spoiler alert.
ending
Jesse dies.
the ending of the game. In the end, like, there's so much shit where you just like, yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Just how the game ends, it's like, yo, what the fuck happened? And there's threads that led up to that where you like, yo, I wonder about this. I wonder about that. Like, I can't wait until this game comes out, bro. Like, I really, like, even just in, fuck the world map. If we just talking about Midgar, and we talking about the Mako shit, like, all this, there's so much.
That shit gets in depth, bro.
There's so much to talk about, bro.
That shit gets in depth.
Was
bro.
my man Heidegger,
That nigga,
Scarlet
had the motherfucking military marching and shit.
My
He had
nigga,
them
like,
niggas.
There was so many different, like, intriguing
Soldier.
characters
Yeah.
that you just really want to know more about. Even if we can see a little bit more of Red 13 leading up to Red 13.
Yeah. See more of my nigga Bugenhagen.
Yeah, nigga.
My
Like,
nigga learn more about his story. It was just a lot of.
Bugenhagen.
And you know what?
Copenhagen. I called that nigga Copenhagen. Nigga was like, nigga's name is Bugenhagen.
Like,
Oh.
thought it was Bugenhagen, nigga. I thought this nigga was
Ain't no nigga. Floating nigga.
Bugenhagen.
That's Nana Key Daddy, nigga.
Yo, these niggas, I also like, because that was the first game I played where they kind of like went into each character's story a bit more.
Yeah.
Each character, bro. Like you dove into Barrett's a bit, Tifa's a bit. You know, you went back to Cosmo Can. You dove into that. Yuffie, you even dove into like where she came from and who she was.
I love the
It was just a
shit.
lot of different.
I
That was
love
fun,
that,
optional and fun.
Yeah, that whole, like, you got to climb up the levels of the.
That shit was hype.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Final Fantasy 7, like,
You fought Reno. You fought Reno and Rude there too, didn't you?
I think so.
so.
Yeah,
Hey,
that shit
nigga,
was.
hey, nigga Cloud
I
was
love
getting
the Turks,
manhandled
bro.
by that nigga.
Like, yeah. Yo,
Get manhandled by that nigga.
this nigga was swinging the nigga. Hey, shout out to WWE Cesaro, nigga.
Love when you run into the Turks. That
Bro,
never got old, bro.
I
like,
love that
hear these
shit.
niggas.
I was like,
Cause bro, it was always on site.
on
On both ends.
fucking
On
site.
both ends.
And that's
Oh,
what
here
I'm
these
saying.
niggas
Like,
go.
oh yeah, we
Like,
scrapping. We for sure scrapping, nigga. And then niggas take
Every
off
time,
and be
bro.
like, all right, if I see you again,
Nigga,
nigga, it's
rude.
on, nigga. Yeah. My nigga, check the time. Hey,
The time,
when
nigga.
it's that
It ain't
one
a
fight with
scratch on
Rude.
me.
Yeah, it's that one fight with Rude where you this nigga Rude be on some other shit.
It's when he by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga be
Then that
cutting
nigga
up.
just like, you like, all right, I'm out.
gotta
Rude
go.
a bad motherfucker. I love Rude.
Gotta
dog.
go.
I fuck with Reno and Rude. man.
Reno,
The Turks is just
hit you with that fucking
the
stick.
Turks on the low. Them niggas is like one of
Them
the
niggas
best
cold,
like
bro.
crews in video games.
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
Like if I don't know how many crews there are in video games,
Them niggas fire,
but them
bro.
niggas come through with the suits,
Them niggas fire.
scrapping, helicopters, nigga.
Nigga had the suit on, like, bro. We here to, hey,
My
that shit
nigga
was
son
hype as
showed up
hell,
to the
dog.
front door and was like, all right, you know where we going. You can leave her. You can leave the baby, but you coming with us. Like, I
That
can't
shit
wait
was
till
hype
this
as
game
hell,
come
dog.
out. I can't wait to be in Midgard in the slums and shit just to see how that shit gonna be.
That shit gonna be dope, bro.
You
Like
know
with
what
all
I'm
the people kind of like moving around.
I want to see the
like
church and everything. I think Advent
Church gonna
Children
be cold.
also like made me just
Want that?
because it was
I
like,
don't watch that movie so fucking much.
yo, 'cause them niggas look
Just
it's
like
damn
the
near
movie.
1-to-1.
Yeah, just like the movie.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Just like the movie. You
So-
talking like the Midgard story is long.
That
It's
shit
gonna
is
be
long,
dope.
bro.
It's
Like
long,
that's what I'm
it's gonna be
saying.
fire.
Nigga. And you gonna be in there. They
Not
getting
to
the
mention when they give
squats
you
off,
opportunity
nigga.
to,
They was
like,
getting
walk
the
around.
squats, nigga.
Yeah, up there with the pull-ups and shit.
Getting the squats,
Man,
nigga.
gonna be real weird when you go sit in that bath with all those men. Gonna be real.
Fam, I do wonder
That was a very
if they're gonna have them in the bubble
weird
bath.
moment, nigga.
Bubble
You in that
bath with the
bitch.
homies, nigga.
Yeah, you in this bitch like, hold on, what's
I'm like,
going on, bro?
What is this, nigga? All right,
Don't
give
you
me-
get some
Give me
panties
my
for that?
key item, nigga.
You get some panties for that, I
Yeah,
think.
you get
Or
like
some
either,
underwear,
Yeah, you
some-
get something.
that
sexy
whole
briefs,
that
nigga.
that whole shit was
Yo.
crazy.
Walmart.
That whole shit was
I
crazy.
wonder if they gonna have that nigga that headbutt you outside of Honeybee Manor.
Bro,
I wanted to
Honeybee
fight that
Manor,
nigga.
these
I'm like,
niggas
this
had a
nigga
whorehouse on this bitch,
Yeah,
bro. That
Straight
this
up.
whole shit was crazy. The next game's gonna be nuts because then you start getting into like
I was about to say,
when you
The
wheelchair
memories,
cloud.
nigga.
Yeah, wheelchair cloud
yeah, bro.
was cold, bro, because you really got to figure out what was going
and
on
then
with
he
this
finally,
nigga.
that was
You
the
go in
mental
his
health
head.
section, nigga.
Yeah, you go in his mind and shit.
And then he be fine afterwards. He be like, I really understand myself now.
Nigga had to fall into that
When the
life
weapons
water,
come
nigga.
through, oh my god, dog! Listen. I'm getting geeked up in this bitch.
When the weapons
But when the
come,
weapons
bro,
come through, oh my nigga.
you try
listen.
to run in a diamond weapon with that high.
Yo, fam. When they on the world map,
No,
nigga.
bro, we can't
Oh my god,
can't
nigga.
do this.
Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. If you wasn't there, you ain't gonna like really appreciate how none of this shit is going to look. But it's a common thing, like everybody's saying, is like this shit is gonna look like how it was looking like in my mind when I was playing that shit back in the day. Like all the shit that you was kind of coming up with, basically coming up with in your mind, and like how you was like tying shit together. I think they gonna really do and put it all together. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like left up to the imagination. Like
Right.
a lot of shit was like left up to your imagination. In my mind, like a lot of this shit went down like this. But to see it in this form, that shit's gonna be insane. And then, you know what I'm saying, the next game is likely gonna be like PS5 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
they should just just don't stop, just keep kind of like going so the
Yeah.
niggas is like ready. Don't make us wait. I don't want to wait
make
like
us
4
like,
years.
Yeah, like at the most, I'm trying to do 2.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
most,
at the
nigga.
most.
At the most, like keep this shit going,
I
bro.
would much rather like niggas hit us in a year and be like, yo, few months.
Every
got
year
part
y'all
2.
gonna have some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, every year y'all niggas gonna have some shit.
Niggas give me Final Fantasy
Bro.
7 for 3 or 4 straight years, nigga. Oh my god.
Bro, you remember Rocket Town?
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
Do you remember the cut scene when they was showing the rocket blast off? That
Yeah.
shit looked so real to me back
Dog, that's what I'm saying, bro.
That shit looked so
And like
real
that's
to me
what
back
that's what I'm
then,
saying.
bro.
Like back in the day, like a lot of this shit was like cutting edge, and we hadn't seen it before.
That Rocket Town shit was
It's a argument that they making the same type of shit where like a lot of these moments is gonna hit crazy, like just because it's gonna hit almost the same way it did when we was younger, but we seeing it in a way like, damn, this shit like
Yeah.
it's
Shit
like
gonna be
here,
nuts,
like
nigga.
yeah, bro. Like I'm looking forward to it. Like I don't think there's no game that I'm anticipating more than Final Fantasy VII Remake right now. I need that game. That's one of them games like I hope don't nothing bad happen to me. I gotta play this shit. I gotta play this shit.
Yeah, this shit gonna be nuts, bro. Like I'm sitting up here looking at shit like I even forgot about like just getting to the Temple of the Ancients and shit.
Nigga, that's one the black material, my nigga. Like there are moments, especially once Sephiroth in this shit.
Yeah. which they gonna
What-
show him.
Once
Gonna show 'em a
Genova in
bit.
this shit, like, there's gonna be some shit. That ride on that boat, nigga, like, that's when everything like
You
just.
used to have to be. Oh, you talking about the boat or the? I thought you talking about when we had the plane boat.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's
Plain boat.
fried, nigga. You can get through that shallow water, nigga, but you can't.
That's it. That's it. You used to have to pull up on the beach. Like you can only pull up on beaches, bro.
Facts. No, I'm
You
talking
only
about
pull up
like
on beaches, bro.
when they was on the big ass boat. You know when Genova got loose and shit.
Yeah, yep. All right, I remember.
That's when shit started really going down. Right
I
before you got
remember.
a Janan or whatever. And I will be looking forward to figuring out how all of this shit is pronounced because I know I was calling it Mako until niggas was like, I heard a nigga in the game say Mako. I was like, oh, okay, that's one. So I'm sure Janan is some weird shit. I want to do Fort Condor, nigga.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be
I
hard.
want to see if they do, if they bringing back the squads, they gotta bring back the real time strategy shit. Like that should have been.
They said they gonna have a classic turn based mode too for niggas who want to play.
Yeah, I seen that.
I ain't gonna be getting off on now. I'm in this bitch action.
Yeah,
mode,
I was about
nigga.
to say, dog. I
I'm
had my
going
turn
crazy.
base, nigga. I'm about to. Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
cannot wait on
trying to
this
really
shit,
get it.
dog. Hojo, my nigga.
Dog, it's so
Hojo.
much shit, dog. It's so much shit. It is so. That game is just like an amazing game. Anyway, but there's so many moments in that game, and so many like environments, like cool, like. What was that city that was like the snowy ass city and shit? Like when you started finding out about
When you could,
Hojo and
like,
Lucretia
snowboard
and
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah, like it be shit like that. Like
Snowboard knocking in the penguins.
I never, bro, playing that game, and this is why
Knocking
like
in the penguins in this bitch.
I played Final Fantasy 6. You know what I'm saying? This shit was just different. Like it was like on some different type of shit. Like it took you so many different places that I hadn't.
Story
I hadn't
too
seen,
crazy.
bro.
It's just a
Yeah.
crazy ass story, bro.
Yeah.
Like timeless story, bro.
Yeah. So anybody hating on Final Fantasy 7 or thinking it's gonna be underwhelming, y'all niggas is tripping, or you're just like too in your nostalgia bag. But if you take a look at this new footage or this new trailer and you don't get hype, like that moment at the end when niggas was looking at Sector 7,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted.
Man, when that nigga was shooting from the motherfucking pillar, and the pillar falling is like that is like one of my, that is a sad moment,
Bro.
favorite moment, one of the favorite moments.
It's
So it's just like,
crazy,
yo, all
dog.
these niggas took out a whole
And then that's when
section.
this shit gonna hit
Like, we don't give
different.
a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit
like,
gonna hit different.
had to
like,
be done, nigga. This
I
whole
remember
area.
I remember watching that. You remember the scene where they got my man and he just
tip over and a nigga. Bro. Niggas running this shit. They looking at the shit. Fuck. Yo. Yeah,
and then
it's gonna
the
be nuts.
fucking newscast
be
that just
nuts.
went out when the
Yeah,
nigga was
yeah.
like, ah! Yo, fuck
This shit
that.
gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah,
this
Sector
whole
7.
shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Sector 7. But that's when I saw just how they framed that scene, just how they had Barrett out there with Tifa, they not talking, Cloud just looking, and he knows shit crazy, even though like this is Dick Cloud, this is the Dick version of Cloud.
Oh yeah, that's kind of all we really gonna get.
Yeah,
is
and that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm just here to
I
do
kinda
a
wonder-
job and get
yeah,
my guild, nigga.
But he kind of like he started kind of understanding like after that shit too, like yo, shit real
Just here
type
to
shit.
get my
But
guild. Oh,
the
they
nigga-
trying to kill you niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all poor. Oh, okay. They trying to get rid of y'all
like,
niggas.
oh,
Y'all
we started
poor.
to see some real shit. And yo, all this shit on time, nigga. Like Shinra, you know, that's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That
yeah.
hey, Shinra popping up as the big ass hologram. Baird arguing with him. That shit was hard.
Nigga
That
blo-
nigga popped up.
nigga blamed it on Wu
The
Tai,
fuck?
bro.
Come on, nigga.
Like he blaming it on terrorists from another spot to try to rile up niggas. Like that shit crazy. Like that's some real shit. Like niggas is doing the misdirecting and all that shit. Like I'm I can't. We've been talking about this shit for a long time, but yo, fuck it. Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be the shit. Nobody can tell me shit. It's a 10 already in my eyes. They could not change anything. Like, they wouldn't have to change shit. If I could get this game back and play this game, niggas can't tell me anything. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing for you to tell me. I can't be objective with this game. So, fuck you. Fuck you if you're being objective.
Shit gonna be great, man. Telling niggas, bro, that is my favorite game of all time. That's the favorite.
I'm still thinking about coming back.
That's the favorite.
Playing that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play it again, like before, you know what I'm saying, it come out. But the other big thing from Tokyo Game Show, I mean, there was other things that came out, but Hideo Kojima.
If niggas not paying attention to this game, y'all niggas better start. This about to be some
Don't
shit.
sleep. Do not sleep.
Don't.
Look, Hideo Kojima, everybody already knows what this show feels about Hideo Kojima. One of the GOATs. He's made multiple great games. Death Stranding is different because I don't know. We for sure didn't talk about this on the podcast because I don't think I was doing a podcast. But Metal Gear Solid 5,
Which I did not beat.
I didn't beat that either. I do want to come back to that game, but Hideo Kojima was basically pushed out of Konami, like towards the end of that
you
process.
touched on it a bit.
Okay.
Not you didn't go in depth, but you touched on it a
Yeah,
bit. So let niggas know
Konami,
what's up.
Konami basically forced him out. They hadn't been seeing eye to eye. I think Kojima wanted Metal Gear Solid, and Konami was like, nah, fam. But whatever, they ended their relationship, so he didn't get a chance to finish Metal Gear Solid 5, and I've heard that's one of the reasons that if anyone who's beat Metal Gear Solid 5 or has like opinions about the story being a bit lackluster compared to his older games, it was, I believe that transition wasn't as smooth as people would have liked. And Kojima got all the ideas and shit. Like, he the one coming up with all these crazy ass fucking storylines and shit like that. So with Death Stranding, we got a game in which he consulted, I believe, with Guerrilla Games, who made Zero Dawn,
Which
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Fire.
Yeah. He worked with them just to help with the game engine. I believe he if it isn't the same exact version from Horizon, it's like a modified version. He took his time with this, and this is the first game coming out under his imprint, like, for Sony. So I'm very, very excited to see what he brings with this first game. I'd been trying to kind of stay away from like story shit just because people criticize that nigga about certain stories and shit. I've loved like every game story that I've played from outside of 5, like, and I feel like there was you know what I'm saying, he didn't get the chance to finish it, so there's whatever. With Death Stranding, they've put out the briefing trailer. I don't know if you saw the briefing. Like, I kind of
I didn't see the
checked
briefing,
it out
just
a
the
little bit.
gameplay trailer.
It was just
read a couple things.
It was just Norman Reedus' character Sam. He was talking to like the president, or the president's daughter. I'm not sure who, but it was just on some shit like, yo, we need your help type shit. The important or the more intriguing aspect of the Tokyo Game Show shit was them showing off 49 minutes of gameplay. And Hideo Kojima, he walked through certain sections of the game. And bro, when I tell you, it's shot up from just being anticipated to one of the most. It's 3 games on my radar right now. Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this.
Same 3. If you not waiting on these games, something is wrong, bro. It went so in depth.
49 minutes, man. Like,
and even still, that 49 minutes is still scratching the surface.
Yeah,
which
it's
is crazy.
Different. Yeah, it was different sections. It wasn't like a full playthrough. It was like sections. He would explain what was going on. Yo, I don't know how this motherfucker keeps doing this. Like we have to give flowers to these developers who've been around and continue to build upon foundations that they've built, and they don't rest on like old shit. Death Stranding, you can tell it's from the DNA of kind of like Metal Gear Solid. Some of the menus look familiar.
The menus look familiar,
but
for sure.
The games themselves, I still there's a level of not knowing what this game is that I just love. Like, I know the basics. Basically, I mean, you're a delivery boy. If we just go in layman's terms, Sam's delivering shit. They're trying to connect all of United States again, because I guess it's like some type of cataclysmic event occurs and shit like that. There's lockers that you can share. The co-op element that I talked about like a couple of episodes back, have like a better understanding. You can share these lockers, share items. People can lose like their items.
Yeah, you can
you can
items
recover
in the
it.
world for people.
Yeah, you can recover it. Give them back. There's a lot of traversal in the game, which I also like. I do like games. I think the first one we can all kind of revert to is like Legend of Zelda type shit, where you just out there, out in the world,
and not even just
finding
that,
shit,
but the weather can affect your weapons.
Yeah,
which is on some Legend of Zelda shit, Breath of the Wild. Like, if it's fucking storming, I can't be out here with no motherfucking like steel weapon. I used to try to use that bitch. I'm getting electrocuted. Like, I gotta pick the right shit. But I like that. It feels, that's the type of shit that I want to feel real to me. If I got luggage, I can throw it.
Yeah,
they got a weight management system, nigga. Yeah. Like, you can't
the
have
balance. Got to be straight.
Yeah,
they
too
got
much shit on. You gonna run.
Like you
can fall.
Drop packages and shit like that.
That
You gotta
shit
keep
cold.
Gotta keep the packages pristine, good condition type shit. So,
you gotta
bro,
it.
like
that shit,
I
that
just,
type of shit
I
cold
really
to
do
me, bro.
like. I
that.
like games when you just kind of like out in the open and you discovering shit, and maybe you have a map, or maybe you have like somewhere telling you where to go, but it doesn't tell you what's there. That act of discovery within games, I feel as though is something very underrated and not utilized enough today. Cause like I said, like I can't remember a game like doing that until like Legend of Zelda, like back in the day, where you just like on a map, you just finding shit.
Yeah.
Like Link's Awakening was like at the very basic, bare bones nature was just like that, like where you just finding a bunch of shit, finding certain items that can get you certain places, just finding out about this world around you, that didn't, at least with Link's Awakening, it wasn't like the biggest world itself, but discovering what was in it meant, that much more. he has like different stats: movement speed, balance, rugged terrain resistance, sync level, battery capacity, stamina, fatigue resistance, carrying capacity,
So much shit.
resistance to falling unconscious, and lung capacity. And all of these these aren't just random stats and shit. These are all going to play into the game.
Yeah, you can't be out here far away from your signal
Yeah, like
with all this fucking
even just the fact,
with all this shit on.
yeah, bro.
Lungs fucking up. You trying to get back to your signal. You
Even the
you
fact
gotta
that
be
there's
ready.
like a call.
You gotta be ready.
There's a call button like where you can say, "Hey, anybody out here?" Like type shit. You know what I'm saying? The baby that's with you, gotta make sure the baby's good. They got hot springs. You can
Sock the
take
shit out that
baths
fucking
and
baby.
shit. You soothe the baby.
Yeah, that baby, I'ma sock the shit out that baby if it get the looking at my crotch.
Oh yeah.
I'ma tag you.
Sam has a hub.
I'ma
Like
tag you, nigga.
yo, that nigga was tripping.
Look at
like,
my
the
penis,
shit that I
baby.
seen. He kept covering the shit. He's like, nah, fam. And eventually this nigga punched the camera. You could take like the weird selfies and shit. Drink beer, listen to music. Like it's a lot of like just dope shit.
Little
like
shit you can do. Little shit you can get lost in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get lost in customization for
yeah,
the
the
couple
likes.
hours, I'm sure.
They got a like system for like, you know what I'm saying, just for like random shit. Like if I believe there are these places where music is playing, but it restores like your packages or whatever, like if they've been fucked up or whatever. A lot of just cool little elements. We ain't even talking about the BT motherfuckers like that. I still don't understand. Like the people on the other side that pull you through the mud or like the oil and all that shit.
Yeah, I didn't peep that shit. I
That
just saw the
shit-
big ass oil line.
Yeah. That was on the other side or whatever. And you can use bioweapons. Like, I guess the cool thing that I wasn't quite sure about, I was like, will you be kind of defenseless in this shit? Like, will you be able to do shit? And no, you can definitely fight niggas. You got what's called, I think, a bowler gun.
Yeah.
That can take care of some of your enemies. It's like the strand, which is damn near on like some piano wire type shit. At least the way it was utilized in the footage. That shit looked like you'll be able to handle yourself. The exosuit that you have, it allows you to run faster, jump further, shit like that. But it's on a battery. Yeah, it's on a battery. So it's a lot of things that you just got to be taken into consideration. When they had this shit was actually kind of crazy. They had like this container that carries packages that floats. It'll be behind you. You could take the packages off that bitch and use it as a hoverboard.
That's
so
fire.
it's like shit like that where it looks like there's gonna be a lot of like space to do different type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of gameplay elements that I feel like Kojima has showed off a little bit, but like you was saying, like it's you're not even really scratching the surface of the type of shit that you can really do yet. But I'm sold, bro. Like I'm sold. There's not any it's not anything that I came out at footage like, damn, like what about this? What about that? Like the story looked like that weird Kojima shit. And that's all I want.
I can't wait to get really like in depth with the story.
Yeah,
and shit.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I'm
like,
sold off of these little elements.
Mm-hmm. And I still ain't. Shit, I ain't seen Mads Mikkelsen like outside of like one scene since like I think it was like the trailer that he did where he was like it looked like a body of water and he had like all these soldiers, like these dead soldiers around him and shit like that. So I'm still wondering like what that's all about. It's just a lot to this game that Like, bro, you ain't really gotta show me shit else. Like, Hideo Kojima, like, you're good, bro. Like, you got my
Your
60.
past work speaks for itself. And I like, I mean, this nigga, you show us what you want to show us.
Yeah.
You can show us more. You know what I'm saying? But you show us what you want. And that's,
They got
that's
motorcycles.
been okay. That's been, they got motorcycles?
Yeah,
on
they
there?
got motorcycles. So, yeah,
Vehicles
bro.
around there. Yeah, this
You
shit
can
gonna
take
be-
a nap.
Yeah, my
It's always cool to take a
November
nap.
is locked down.
Yeah, bro.
Shouts to
That-
Nov,
Death
the
Stranding,
NOV.
bro. Yeah, like I
Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'ma eat.
can't- Yeah, but I'm gonna be on the.
But
Death
don't
Stranding.
fucking talk to me after I eat, my nigga.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Talk to me after I
Yeah,
eat.
November gonna be it's a good month. All of these months coming up, like this fall game season, man, is always a good time, man. And niggas is trying to take some ownership over like early year. Back in the day, like games ain't ever used to come out like at the beginning of the year. It was usually like holiday season, you get that shit, and then you gotta wait till like springtime.
Can't
but-
do that now with the level, with how in depth games is. You
Yeah.
can't do that, nigga. Like
Dragon Ball coming out January.
copper, easy,
That gotta get copped.
easy. I wasn't sold on it. All right, so Dragon Ball, huge Dragon Ball fan, of course. Like, so damn near anything Dragon Ball Z, I'ma want to fuck with it. Always have. I liked Xenoverse 1, but that's just because I had never played anything like it before, so it was dope. Xenoverse 2 was the same as 1, just with some added elements. Fucked with it a little more. It was still an okay game. It was still like a 6.57 kind of game for me. Fighter Z is awesome as a fighting game, just in general. That shit's awesome. This shit seems like it's gonna take elements from Xenoverse, but just make it a whole hell of a lot better. I mean, you got
This is
the
what I've
story,
wanted,
you
bro,
got
like-
mini games. You're gonna follow the notable moments, but I think they're gonna still have more story as far as like the in between.
I was worried about the timeline, like how much were they gonna do the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, because they was being real funny about saying like what the timeline was going to cover. So once niggas start doing that, I'm like, like don't have me play up to like Cell games and that's it. Like nigga, like I want to play the entirety of the Dragon Ball Z saga, nigga. And once I saw the Boo trailer came out, I'm like, well, that's pretty close to like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's it right
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I also saw that they had like the OG like Dragon Ball Z Japanese shit. The boom 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 boom.
Yeah,
Dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
the
dun,
song.
dun. I was like, all right, I'm starting to hear some of these songs, like some of the Japanese songs is like,
bitch is hype.
yo, bro. When I used to watch Dragon Ball Z on IFC, the international channel. I think it was IFC, yeah. And there was no subs, no dubs, and nothing. I was just watching these fucking episodes, and I just always used to think, I was like, yo, these Japanese theme songs are so much better than American shit.
Hell yeah.
They are
Most shit
always
is
just
better
like,
than
yeah,
American
I'm just
shit.
like, so much better. So that they were leaning towards all the Japanese influences and not like, okay, niggas in America know about this shit, but niggas in America know the Japanese version, the lit version. You know what I'm saying? Like just with damn near everything, like even like the voice acting, like I be remembering like how niggas be sounding the Japanese shit.
Yeah.
Like these niggas got
Because I had to watch pretty much all the movies
yeah.
in Japanese with
Yeah.
subtitles, bro.
Yeah.
I had to.
Oh yeah, the sub game was
Yeah, had
taken
to.
to another level.
They
But
said
yeah.
they gonna have like new characters in here too.
But
It's
yeah,
kinda dope.
I believe they'll have like optional shit that's not even mainline. Oh, I gotta mention
Collector's
this. You
edition
remember
getting
that shit
caught.
when they got their driver's license? You remember that filler
Yeah.
episode? That shit gonna be.
That's gonna be in there.
Yeah.
See, shit from the filler episodes.
yeah.
And you can't really even count them as filler because, like, if you talking about the manga, then that shit was in there.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
type of shit was in there. So I mean, but just shit that wasn't action based.
Yeah, you know,
It's
when
gonna
niggas
be
ain't
in there,
fighting,
that's
niggas
fire.
call it
Yeah.
filler shit. But
Yeah.
that's when, cause once I heard that, I was like, all right, these niggas might be really like trying to go in, like really go in. So yeah,
Just collector's edition.
January,
Gotta
bro.
get caught, baby.
like I said, these months, like it's gonna be month after month after month after month, like from now on, really.
Y'all niggas gonna be getting content left and right.
Yeah, facts. So, yeah, man. Shout out to Tokyo Game Show. There's some other news to come out of there, but we had to talk Final Fantasy VII and Death Stranding, bro. Like, there's nothing bigger than those two games coming out of that show. And
Batman
Dragon Ball.
Vegeta in there.
Yeah, you gotta have Batman.
Motherfucker.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
need that Funko Pop.
Fam.
I need the Batman.
Dude, I got one? Oh,
It was
man,
exclusive
that
as
shit's
fuck.
dope.
Like, that bitch. It ain't bad. It's
yeah,
like
bad,
60
man.
to get.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
60
that ain't
to get. It
bad.
ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad. Yo, just hit
It
a
suck.
few
Them bitches
knot.
be like $10 when they come out. If you
Yeah.
catch them, that just be the trash shit. It'd be like, if you get that bitch on time and wherever you gotta be to get it, $10. Then like as soon as them bitches, as soon as they all sold out and everybody got them, it's like, yeah, nigga,
Price going up, my
it's only
nigga.
300 of these bitches, nigga. 80, motherfucker. Hate that shit. I hate how you niggas do it.
Miscellaneous news items. Yo, Sony said X is cross, bro, and this was. Let me make the delineation. It was Sony UK who said this shit, and cross is a term over there. When you cross, you angry with somebody. So maybe it's not the American Sony niggas and the Japanese Sony niggas saying that shit, but if I'm waiting for confirmation, goddammit, because if you niggas is calling this shit cross, fuck y'all. It don't make no sense. It's X, nigga. It's X.
That shit's stupid as hell, bro. Like, ain't nobody listening to this.
Just the fact that these niggas came out, like, I feel like it's such a dick move to come out on Twitter of all places to be like, it's not actually X, it's cross. Like, nigga,
Like for what though?
I don't know. And like I said, like, nobody has co-signed this. This might just be a UK thing. Like, you UK niggas, y'all gotta relax with this spicy shit.
Yeah,
man.
y'all niggas think
getting
y'all
real
the
spicy.
Japs. Y'all ain't the Japs,
Y'all
nigga.
ain't the
can't do
purveyors
this
of
shit,
this
nigga.
video game shit, nigga.
Y'all
What the
can't
fuck?
do this shit.
You UK niggas.
Cross.
UK, them niggas just came to the conclusion that you remember I had the video about the loot box shit. They like, yeah, it's gambling. It's for sure gambling. So I think things will be implemented in England that will be preventing EA from getting off. It's a developing story right now, but
Has Drake
Yeah.
commented on this?
Drake hasn't commented. Still waiting. Still
Wait
waiting
on his comment on this
Yeah.
shit, man.
Still waiting on that shit.
Drake.
Let's
hear from you.
Yeah, I just had to mention that shit because I felt like it was like the dumbest shit. Like,
That shit
nobody
dumb as
calls
hell,
that
dog.
shit cross, my nigga. Like, and then just the fact, like, okay, yeah, these are shapes, but still, nigga, like, that's weird anyway that you just decided triangle, square, circle, and X. Like, X isn't, I don't know, bro.
That shit dumb as fuck.
It was already
Fuck
dumb
them.
that it was an X in the beginning, but then for niggas to say like, yo, nah, that's cross. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro.
Fuck them niggas.
Like,
That
shut
shit's
up.
stupid.
Nigga, A, B, X, Y, nigga.
I ain't
Fuck
never heard a
outta here.
nigga call that bitch cross.
You never will. Not no
Ever.
real nigga. If you do hear them, then they not our friends.
Cross.
Cross. Nigga.
Press the cross button to
Uh,
move forward.
Some reviews came in. Some
Press the
bigger
cross
games
button.
dropped over the span of the time we were gone. Borderlands 3. 85% on Metacritic, but this is an important thing. This seems to be happening more and more right now. I think motherfuckers are optimizing for PC and just being like, yo, fuck the consoles, because yet again, there are issues with the console versions of games coming out. This was an issue with Control that just came out from Remedy, where there was really bad, especially PS4 and PS4 Pro. There was real issues. There was issues on the Xbox One X. There shouldn't be any issues on the Xbox One X right now.
Shouldn't be.
But these things are occurring. I'm not quite sure why. I'm still trying to do some research to find out like why it seems like this shit just keeps happening. But yeah, I guess there's issues with the split screen and just overall quality of life shit with Borderlands.
Get a gaming PC.
Yeah, it's
Still ain't
making me
gonna
really
work, yeah.
consider it at this point in time. But like I said, there have been positive reviews. They're saying this Borderlands is probably the best Borderlands to come out. They say they're doing
a lot, nigga.
They saying they're doing really well by the looter shooter genre, and I'm still wondering if I'm going to get that game. Like, this is where I was missing games in the past couple of years. Was in this little section, this fall section where these games come out, and it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to play this. Too many great games coming out. You get placed in the backlog. I would like to play Borderlands 3, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know what's coming out. I don't know if. I don't know. I don't know.
That shit, dog.
I do want to play it though. Like I said, very,
Borderlands,
very
my shit.
positive reviews so far.
Shouts to Handsome Jack.
Yeah, shout out to Handsome Jack. Shout out to my nigga Reese. Gears 5, 85% on Metacritic.
Yeah, I've been hearing that shit also.
Yeah.
A couple kids at school was telling me they
8.7 user reviews. I think
They got the couch co-op. I ain't know that, man. There's a
Yeah.
couple kids from at school was telling me like that they was
Yeah.
playing it with their dad and shit. So
Oh,
they fuck
playing with
it.
actual people.
Yeah, that shit
Ain't
hype.
that a bitch? I can't
shit
wait to
hype.
play games with my son. Like, that's gonna be some whole new shit.
That shit gonna be hype as
My
hell.
dad
dog.
used to play like maybe like a game or two when I was really little, but like once I started getting ill with that shit, my dad ain't no gamer and shit. Like, I'll watch my dad in any game. But this generation right here, these little youngins right here, it's gonna take some. That's gonna be like beating. See, it was me trying to beat my dad at basketball. That was some shit. Like, I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this nigga until I get like just ill, like super ill. With the video games, that's how my son gonna be. Like, he might watch me in basketball very soon. It might be when he's like 10 years old. This video game shit,
Yeah, it's gonna take
nigga. Hey, you gonna have
It's gonna take a little
some
minute.
work to do, my nigga. I might have to be on my deathbed like to be able to get anything.
That's a
off on
fact.
me,
These niggas ain't beat me in Mario Kart yet. Y'all niggas don't.
like, y'all little niggas. Listen,
These niggas don't even want to play Mario Kart
to
with me
my
no more.
son, DJ. I'm putting this in the episode 6, season 2, just so you can hear it. You not ready. You will never be ready. You will never be ready for these video games. Like, straight up. All right?
Facts.
So in about 5-10 years, I want you to play this back
Facts.
just to know. This is the first declaration I've made in public. You cannot fuck with me in any video game ever.
Facts. You heard it
Alright.
here first.
Just letting you know, son. I love you. I love you, but don't ever try it.
Nigga.
You will never be the very best. You know what I'm saying? Not until I step down. If I step down and allow you to shine, that's what's gonna happen. But Genesis Mini drop.
Oh, it did drop?
Yeah.
I ain't heard too much about it.
Good reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. the
They
niggas
say
that count.
hey, it has the most games opposed to any other of these mini console releases. The games have been preserved well. There hasn't been any issues. Quality of life shit has been added. They're saying like this is probably the best mini console. So shout out to Sega, man. Like
Okay.
that's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing like a lot of these other, especially with Super Nintendo, them just having like 20 games made absolutely no sense. It was like bad other shit for them to add. Like I said, Sega, they doubled that up. Got 40 or so games. I heard it's a secret game on there or some shit like that. So
don't forget that mega tower that's gonna come out for it over in Japan
yo,
for $40.
Listen,
The mega tower that you can attach to the top of that bitch, my nigga. Sega Tower Power.
Sega, listen, Sega, this is good for you.
He dropping the Tower Power, nigga.
Yakuza 7 was announced at Tokyo Game Show. They're going turn based. Like it's no longer just like action fighting and shit.
Why?
They doing turn. I don't know. They just want to do something different. It looks interesting. I don't know. But shout out to Sega, man.
I ain't really trying to turn-based shit no more.
I'm not either.
Unless
I'll do it.
I'll
do it. Like I was telling you about the Tales of Vesperia. I think that's turn based, but I think you're still even like moving on that. Like I'll go back for it, but I kind of prefer like
this
action.
shit look goofy.
I need to move.
This turn-based shit look goofy.
Yeah, it do. It
For
does.
Yakuza 7.
Yeah.
This shit looks goofy as hell.
But yeah, Sega.
And they got summons. Oh, these niggas is whack.
Yeah,
I ain't playing this.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
I'll play
If a nigga tell me that shit cold, I'm gonna play that shit. Because
the Japs telling
I
you
was
right
just-
now.
I was just interested, like how you go from like that type, from action adventure to like just turn based combat.
Yeah, I guess if they make it goofy.
Yeah,
make
but
it
the story
funny.
looked funny too. So I don't know, man. It looked funny and intriguing. Like Yakuza usually has like it's like crazy ass stories. So, I think, nigga, we once again like I meant to come in here and talk about the Joker shit.
I was trying to see
And talk about like, some of the DC shit. We gonna have to put it off another week, man. The Tokyo Game Show was
Fuck
running this
DC.
shit. Yeah. Sorry,
We'll fuck
guys.
with you here, nigga.
Sorry, guys.
We'll catch you when Joker drop.
Once you become MCU worthy, nigga, like you'll get mentioned at the beginning of the show.
You suck.
Nah, I fuck with y'all niggas. man.
Yeah, I know I love
fuck with
DC.
y'all niggas,
I
man.
love DC, but hey, this Tokyo Game Show shit, like yo, we got some other shit to talk about. Like, listen, we gonna talk about this male gamer stereotype because we got
that's a
into this
fact.
shit like a little bit on the forecast, but we gonna have some real talk up here.
Which was
because
a really
I really
good
couldn't.
episode, man. So if
Yeah.
y'all go
Check out our
That's a
latest forecast episode.
good episode, man. So go
season
make
2 going
make
strong.
Sure you go check it out.
Yeah, we gonna really get in depth about that shit here though, like, because I really want to spaz, but we had other things to cover, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about why there's just this stereotype of the male gamer out here that it seems like nobody's willing to correct. And are Wu-Tang the first nerd rappers? Yeah. This is something we need to talk about. And don't take that as me saying like any of them niggas won't shoot you in the face. Niggas will shoot you in the face. But so will this guy, and he's a fucking nerd. He's a big fucking nerd over
Yeah,
here.
nigga.
Huge fucking nerd over
It's a
here.
fact. Hey, yo, so we doing this assignment. I told these niggas after we was learning about the Constitution, I said, let's do this fun assignment because the teacher ain't leave shit
Fucking
for that.
Constitution.
I'm like, all right, let's say you were the founding fathers, man. Like, make a constitution for this school. Like, how would you want this school to be? I said, just say, we, the people of this class, and give me four rules. So one of the little niggas, he said, no nerds.
Oh shit! No nerds.
I said, I'm a nerd. You ain't gonna let me in here? He's like, no, you're not. I said, bro. I said, I love video games, anime, comic book, toys, cartoons. He like, I like all those things too. I
So
said,
you a fucking nerd.
you're a nerd, bro.
So you
said,
can't
well-
you can't come here.
He's like, oh, what? Like, yeah, bro. That's what you are. It's just that I'm like, in you guys' generation right now, all of this stuff is cool. I
we
said,
shed
but
blood over this shit.
you still a nerd. I said, I used to have to get issues over this, but you still, I'm like, bro, you see my backpack, bro? It's a Naruto backpack, bro. Like you, like, hey, I'm a nerd, bro. It was like that part in Stranger Things, bro, where she ain't realized she was a fucking nerd. And she ain't realize it. He like, Come on, man. He like,
You're the
you're a
fucking
nerd, bro. Like,
No
come on.
nerds.
Yeah. I'm like, come on.
You mean
man.
no you?
Yeah, I'm like, what do
You mean you can't come?
I meant to ask him, like, what do you mean by no nerds? It's like, is nerds for y'all just like the lame nigga in class who don't like none of this shit? Like, nigga, you don't want to watch Marvel? You don't want to watch Endgame? Or watch this anime?
No nerds.
No, I want to go watch Big Bang Theory.
Why is that the first shit you say? The first shit you want to do is exclude somebody. Was he white? All right. Makes a lot of sense. The first thing you want to do is exclude motherfuckers.
No nerds.
No
bro.
nerds.
Yeah.
We ain't going to establish nothing else. No.
He said no women, too. I said, bro, we just talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, why no girls?
First thing
He
white
like,
boy
nah,
do.
no women.
First thing the white boy do. Ain't no nerds. No you.
Man.
No you. No you.
Y'all
You
niggas-
can't have this.
These niggas in
You
fifth
can't
grade.
have
Like,
this.
you need to be past the point where you don't want no chicks around, little nigga. You in fifth grade. It's time to grow up, buddy.
You can't vote.
The fuck?
You can't vote.
And guns for everybody.
You're not a real person. No, you're 3/5 of a person.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, God!
Oh my God, yo.
No! God, please,
I can't-
no! No!
I can't believe these attitudes still permeate.
Man, that nigga said
And
no
in the
nerds.
most,
I had to
like-
explain to him, like, bro, you are
Oh my God. You're a fucking nerd.
you just like the poor white people that was voting for Trump. It's like,
Facts.
hey, hold on. You know you.
Oh, you know he's against all poor people.
Man, I had to have a convo with a Chaldean who said they was gonna vote for Trump. I said, maybe you don't. Let me talk to you at Verizon. I had to talk to him. Like, she's like, oh, I had no idea.
They never do.
I'm like, yeah, he don't like you.
No. You're not part of
You could
making
get
America
deported.
great again.
You could get deported.
I wanted. Speaking of making America great,
You could be gone.
again. I just the hat that Norbert Reedus had on it just reminded me.
Of a MAGA hat.
Yeah,
I'm about to rock that bitch the whole game.
Yeah, but it made sense. It made sense in like a meta way because I mean you're putting America back together. So Hideo Kojima be doing weird shit like that too. I bet you he'll say some shit like that. He be trying to get on his Jordan Peele shit. But yeah, man.
Get off.
I think that's about it, bro. Yo, shout out to Tokyo Game Show, man. Like, y'all usually are the more lit conference and convention from the year to year. But this year, y'all did that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, it ain't had to be like a just overabundance of games. Like, these niggas just they came, especially Sony. Like, more specifically, Sony. Like, y'all niggas, y'all did what y'all had to do for Tokyo Game Show. Microsoft, y'all better start understanding that this is, like, it's a very important fucking show. And y'all better start, understand that the Japanese market can dictate what's going on here in America. And they got some motherfuckers like a Hideo Kojima who can move the needle in the gaming community. And all motherfuckers, look, we was all watching a game where he was just explaining what was going on in the game. Like, the same things can happen on the Microsoft side. Y'all gotta understand, like, I understand the Western development shit, cool, support them niggas, but these Japanese motherfuckers, when it comes to just, yo, man, I don't know what the fuck you call it. Like, just it's a different culture out there that just has like a level of creativity that
Gotta find them. I mean, they want to be found. Something tells me that they screaming at you and niggas just not paying attention, bro.
Microsoft, please
That's a fact.
go to the East, bruh. Go check out, go to the land of the rising sun, my nigga. Like, y'all might need to acquire some of these people. Like, I don't know. Shit. I've been wanting these niggas to acquire Atlas for the longest, so we could get a Persona game and shit like that. But I think Sony got to deal with them.
I still gotta put that on the agenda. Persona.
That might be what I'm going back to. Like I had a
never
lot of
played it.
fucking
I just
fun
heard
with
it's
that
really
game.
dope.
So
I never played it though. What's the gameplay? What is it? What is it like? Just kind of like a cinematic kind of thing, or
no, like
do you fight?
Persona.
Like, what do you
Persona's
do?
different because it's like you're playing as a high school kid, so you have high school shit that you got to do, like take tests, talk with people, go to the mall and shit. Bro, it's a lot to do. Like it's damn near like you're living like on the day-to-day shit. The fighting and shit is actually part of a mechanic, like where you're going to like you go to sleep and you're transported into like another world type shit.
Okay.
And that's where all like you can kind of say that they're dungeons, but there's just like one spot that you gotta, and you have to clear that bitch. Like you have to clear it and be the boss in a specific time. You have a specific time limit to do it. So, like, yeah, you might want to read, which helps like certain stats of yours. Like it's about managing what you're doing and what's going to benefit your stats before your time limit runs out to defeat whoever's in whatever dungeon.
Managing your time.
Yeah. No, that shit dope.
Yeah, there goes some real historical shit for
No, I was
you.
about to
Being
say
in
that.
high school, managing your time.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
they
heard
definitely
that
play
shit
up the high
fire.
school. Yeah, they play up the high school element. Like, I love that game, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
heard that shit
if
fire. I ain't
I
never
don't-
pick it up.
I just,
Well, I just got the PS4 when Spider-Man came out.
yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember why I stopped playing it. I think something else came out. I don't know. I'm coming back to it. Like that's probably the first thing. I gotta get back to my PS4. Like I haven't played anything on PS4, and I just got games sitting over there. So
When do I want to play Last of Us 1 again before 2 come out. 2 come out next year?
2 might be coming out this year. I just seen something. Yeah, I just seen something. There's a media event
shit.
going on. I believe at the end of this month, or close to the end of this month, and I think they're gonna be announcing like the release date and shit. And I'm thinking like I don't think if The Last of Us isn't coming out as a launch title for PS5, I don't think they'll wait until next year to put it out, because I know they're going to announce. I know for sure they're going to announce a PS5 and Xbox Scarlet next year. Like, it has to be. So, yeah, bro. I don't know. All I can tell you is I'm looking forward to a lot of shit in gaming right now. Yeah. It's a good time to be a gamer. It's a good time to be a nerd.
Say retailer leaked that it will be out in October.
Oh shit, that's a lot earlier than I thought.
And now the PlayStation Store itself is supporting that launch window, which is weird because I mean I haven't seen a hell of a lot lately about the game.
This had just came out. Like they was sending this to media members, like this event for The Last of Us 2. And these niggas started playing this shit again on IGN, which I be paying attention to, like the time schedules of shit niggas be doing.
Yo, if this comes out in October, then if you talking about what I'm playing next, Last of Us 1, just so I mean I remember a lot of the story, but I just wanna it would be dope to just play through.
Last of Us has a great story too.
Facts, man.
Very emotional. I almost cried in the beginning of that shit. Like the beginning of the shit was
hell yeah when they
tough.
drop.
Yeah, I was
dropping
like,
kids in
I
this
was like,
bitch.
God damn, nigga, like this is what this
Dropping
is.
kids in this bitch is
Fuck.
going down. I can't wait on Dying Light 2 either.
Looking forward to Dying Light 2. Like,
That shit gonna be fire.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cold shit.
That's what I'm
coming
saying.
out,
Like
man.
it's a good time. It's a good time to be
Time
on
to
these
be a
video
gamer.
games right now.
All you little fucks quit asking me if I play Fortnite.
you little niggas play another game.
They like, do you play Fortnite?
Niggas
Do you
just
play Apex, Roblox? I'm like, look, my nigga,
Roblox?
I'm playing real shit right now.
Look, my nigga,
play
don't ask me
2K?
no more dumb
Like,
shit.
no, I ain't playing 2K. I'm like,
Do
there's
your
too many
fucking
cold
homework.
games coming out. Like what? Death Stranding? What's that? Shut up.
Man, don't talk
Shut
to
up,
me,
you little
nigga.
kids.
You wouldn't even understand.
You don't get
Little
shit.
shit.
You
Fuck
just,
you.
You just gonna pee all day on there.
Fucking idiot.
That's all you gonna do is
Get out of here, you fucking
He's
idiot.
gonna
You're out of
drink.
my class.
just gonna drink and piss all day on there. Punch the baby. That's all y'all niggas gonna do.
Niggas punching babies. Cam Cold-hearted.
Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit for real.
Trying to
man.
punch the baby. All right, yo. We out this bitch, bro. Yo. Second verse style, nigga. It's the one that nobody know. Guitar solo going crazy. But yo, it's your boy Krack Diesel. At Krack Diesel. Krack Diesel. At Games on Crack. Instagram, Twitter. We out here, man. A lot of shit going on in the nerd world, baby.
Whole lot.
A lot of shit going on. Save your money. Save your money. A lot of games. And yo, shout out to my man, sound guy, to my right. He knows what's going on here. He understands. You niggas don't be understanding.
Gotta get you more.
That's what the niggas.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I just want to tell everyone thank you for checking us out. YouTube, Games on Crack. Facebook, Games on Crack.
This nigga getting in his Bon Jovi bag
This
right now.
nigga's tripping.
Yeah, Ketchum.
Like, I just want to see the recording session for this shit.
Him and a nigga from Sonic Adventure. Them niggas is
Oh
making
my god.
dog ass mashup.
We gonna have to have a soundtrack conversation
It's a
here
fact.
since we couldn't have it at Michigan Comic Con.
fact.
Because I was tripping.
Live and learn.
Yeah,
That
All
shit
right.
right there.
We out, man. Young Slapz, Krack Diesel, doing our thing. We gonna have some more soundboard
Episode
drops, too.
fucking 6. Yeah, just send me anything.
Yeah,
Y'all got any
I'm about to be
suggestions,
in my
let me
bag.
know.
I'm about to get in my bag.
Yeah,
This
niggas
is
just
some
need to
shit.
go search for video games.
Yeah, it's some shit.
Get
It's
this
some
going
shit
crazy.
we gotta add. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Season 2, episode 6. The boys is back, and we out of town. We're not. We're here in Michigan.
Whoa.